Okay, hi everyone, welcome back, and in this video we are going to check out VeChain's price chart. And as you can see, in the last 48 hours we got a decent move on the upside. The question is, right now, is it time to be optimistic and bullish and say this move up is going to continue for quite some time, and we are going to have, for example, from the current point, maybe like a 50 to potentially even 100% move on the upside? Now, I want to be very clear. That can absolutely happen, do not get me wrong, but for now it's not going to be my base case, and I'm going to be a bit more patient and careful and wait for some more optimistic signs. Let's go around here. Okay, you see, if you want to argue, we're going to have our final low right around this area. Maybe this is going to be like a very important support. Then okay, off of the lowest low in this region, you need to be able to find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. This specific example is an impulse. Rules for it are, we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of 5 wave, or wave 3 in here should not be the smallest wave. And for our sub waves, you know the deal, 5 wave up into wave 1, 3 and 5. There we go. And for our corrections for wave 2 and 4, we can have many different counts. It's not really that important. Let's say, excuse me, let's just take this one again. Okay, yeah, okay, WXY into wave 4 and an ABC into wave 2. Now let's go on the live chart and see where are we so far, starting from the lowest low, and are we able to find an impulse or not. So here's the thing, I believe this is a beautiful 5 wave on the upside, and it's very important to understand that this shadow right in here doesn't actually exist in a lot of other charts. And when you ignore that, again, you are able to absolutely find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by that, we are having a correction structure down to about this point. And if you want to say that maybe this shadow is actually real and it does exist, then okay, you can at that point argue, you know what, maybe this is like starting from this point to about here, an A, B, C in form of an expanded flat. Honestly, it's not really that important. And then after this correction, I think we are having, starting from here, beautiful 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 3, ABC for 4, another move up into wave 5. So far, we are able to only find 2 sets of 5 waves on the upside. And what does that mean? It means you cannot really be optimistic, at least right now, with a lot of confidence, because there is also a chance that instead of an impulse, this is going to be just a simple A, B, C zigzag. And from here, we may see a very strong move down. And this is the point. If you see like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a move down without a lot of overlapping of the waves, and this is going to be like a deep move down, okay, that's not going to be an optimistic sign, suggesting in VeChain, overall, we are still in a correction structure, which may have started from this high about like 2.8 cents, and it might be either an ABC zigzag or maybe a WXY, potentially in form of a double zigzag. Generally, we are going to have a deep move down. So for now, I need you to have this scenario in the back of your mind, and at the same time, pay very close attention to the next move, because that is really important. If instead of having a 5 wave down, we get a consolidation in here, a corrective movement with a lot of overlapping of the waves, and then we have another move on the upside, okay, that is going to be a great sign, suggesting this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. And sure, after an impulse up, we are going to have a move on the downside, but this is going to be for us, assuming that we identify the right structures, a beautiful buy and also long opportunity. And at that point, I can tell you, you know what, maybe the low of this correction in VeChain is right in here about $2.4. So for now, all eyes should be on the next important move and see what kind of a pattern are we going to have. And since we are around this important resistance area, or let's say we are very close to it, makes sense to soon expect some sort of a move down. It's just the question of, before that move, are we going to have a consolidation and another move up or not? If we get this, it will be excellent. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in VeChain. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.